All right, so let's save our model. Now, in order to save our model, we can just simply do it in one line of code. So we can do classifier dot dump, and this is following the Ernie documentation right here, and they dump it into a folder called model. So let's do that, and so that's going to dump it, and then we can refresh this page or our file directory, and you'll notice that we now have this model directory. So the next thing that we need to do is to download this folder onto our local computer. But if you click these buttons, you'll notice that we can't download this folder. And the reason is because we can't download folders from Google Colab. So our next solution is to archive it into a zip folder. So to archive it into a zip folder, we can do import shuttil. Okay, and this package makes it very easy for us to make an archive, which is a compressed folder, and we can pass in our folder here. So our folder is called model. We can pass in the type of compressed file that we want, and it's zip, and then we can pass in the name of the compressed file that we want. So by running this, we are going to get an error. Actually, so I mixed it up. So this one right here represents our output, and then this one here represents the folder that we want to compress. So this one here is the output. So we're going to have an output of output.zip, and we're going to compress this folder here. So by doing that, that should fix it. And so this may take a while because it is making an archive of a very big folder. Since the model that we used is very big, if I go up here, I guess we got rid of it, but the output normally, sometimes it can be 1 gigabyte, sometimes it can be 200 megabytes. Yeah, so now that it's done, we can refresh it just to make sure we get the newest directory, and then we can download our zip file. Now, as I mentioned, this is a very large file, and we can see the progress bar here, so it will take some time, so I'll see you once it's done. All right, awesome. So once your zip file has been downloaded, you'll see it in your downloads directory, or if you're on a Mac, you'll also see it in your downloads directory, or wherever you save files. When you download them, you'll find it there. And then we can extract it. Now I have WinRAR, which allows me to just do it like this, and I can extract it to, and I like to press that so that it extracts it to the same directory. And so now we have our output folder here. And the next thing that we need to do is to open up Visual Studio Code. Now I'm going to go into command prompt, and I'll open this, and I'll zoom in for you guys. I'll go into my F directory by doing that command there. And then I'm going to cd into sentiment analysis course, and then here we have our Twitter bot, so I'm going to cd into there, and then I can do code dot, and this opens up Visual Studio Code in this current directory, so that's a very nice command to have. But if it doesn't work for you, you do need to add Visual Studio Code to your path so that your computer can recognize Visual Studio Code and call it wherever it wants in command prompt. So once you do that, I already have this output folder here, so I do want to remove it. But what we're essentially going to do is we're going to take this output folder and just drag and drop it, and we're going to copy the folder. And so once we do that, we now have our model inside of our local directory. And so now we can call it from here, and that's what we're going to do in the next video. So I'll see you there, and let's do it.